All
Alright. Can y'all hear pretty good
If you
though?
look at the peak of, if you look at
Alright.
the
Is this
peak
it,
of this
right?
game, like, it's insane
Sparkins
for a
has more
fighting game.
potential than Demon Slayer. Alright, this is the vid. Yeah, alright, bet. We gonna listen to you. It's only 6 minutes long, so it's
If you
quick
look at
stuff in it.
the
Let's
peak
listen
of
to
this
what he's
game, like, it's
saying.
insane
Then
for a
I'll then
fighting
I'll
game,
say what I
let
gotta
alone an
say.
arena fighter, but a
I'll
fighting game in
probably
general. It
pause it
peaked at like
sometime to
200
say
deaths,
some
and
shit,
it
but
had
let's watch.
the. I think it's the biggest fall off. If you go into Chat GPT, I was bored at work today. So 2020 to 2025, I believe Sparking has the biggest fall off from those years so far. So in a week, it lost 90% of its player base. Like, I feel like they could be treating this whole franchise, let alone Sparking Zero, with a bit more care. But that's another topic for another video. But this game is literally untapped potential. It could be at Evo. It could be a household staple fighting game. It could be your couch. It could be like the anime Smash Bros in a sense, but with the simplicity the game has and the depth it has at the same time, because this is the most in-depth anime fighting game we've ever had. The casualness mixed with the depth, like, this game has places it could go. It just needed to be balanced properly, have more care at the beginning of the game's life cycle. Like, y'all seen all of us creators stream this game for so long just out of straight passion. Like, look at us now. Like, I'm making a video about a dead game that ain't gonna take my channel really nowhere. Like,
What's good, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Christian here again with another video, and today we're talking about why Sparking Zero has more potential than games like Demon Slayer, Hinokami Chronicles. Now,
Yo, let me pause it right here. That's actually crazy. That man said the game has more potential. There's a lot of shit you can do with. I'm not gonna say he's wrong. The game, like Sparking Zero, has a lot of untapped potential. Like the game, like has a lot of potential. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Him saying the part that I'm mad about is him saying Demon Slayer is just mash, and he's kind of saying Demon Slayer has no tech. Like I'm gonna let y'all hear it though, cause I don't think he's wrong right here. I don't think he's wrong. Like the game, like Sparking Zero has mad potential, bro. They just dropped the ball in it, but let's keep watching though.
I'm going to keep it real. Demon Slayer looks polished. On first look, the game looks great, animations look amazing, and the cast is serviceable in size. Story mode looks fun, all of that. But let's keep it real. Demon Slayer is essentially a storm game, and the actual gameplay for those games is a lot of flash, but not a lot of substance.
Okay, let's pause it right here. So basically, he's saying Demon Slayer is, the typical old, when people, how the typical Demon Slayer is a storm clone. You know the typical we all remember when Hinokami Chronicles 1 dropped, right? And everyone was bashing the game saying, "Oh, it's just another storm ripoff." Is bro, Demon Slayer is not a storm clone, bro. Like just by him saying that, you can tell that he hasn't played the game. He hasn't played the game. He's probably seen clips of the game, but he himself has not played the game. You haven't played the game, gang. And I'm gonna tag him when I post the video on my channel. I'm gonna tag him. Like, bro, you haven't played the game. The game is not a Storm clone. Just by you saying this, you have never played the first game and you haven't played the second game. He said it just by looking at it. You haven't played the game, bro. So how are you going to say Demon Slayer been beat the Storm clone allegations years ago, bro? This is the second game. Like, what are we doing? Are we still in 2021 or 2020 when the first game came out? Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, he legit said just from seeing gameplay, you haven't played the game yourself, bro. So you're kind of not qualified to speak on the game, bro. Like, despite me not really liking the game right now, the game has mad tech, bro, and you haven't played the game, so you don't know what you're talking about. Like, you come off as mad, like like I know what's happening right now. I'm not gonna lie. I think bro is salty. Him and the prestigious dude or whatever bro name is. I think both of them are salty that Demon Slayer is getting covered by a lot of like big creators when it comes to the anime game community right now. And a lot of people are loving the game. Like if you watch like Globku, um, Afro Senju and C-Reacts and a lot of these guys, they have like what's his name? Dodo Doya. They have like a separate channel called The Squad where they'll be playing Demon Slayer and they're not playing Sparking Zero. I think these two dudes are very salty that Demon Slayer is getting a lot of shine while Sparking Zero is left for dead. Like none of the big creators are playing Sparking Zero, and I think they're kind of salty that Demon Slayer is getting a lot of shine and a lot of people are loving the game. This is why they made this video because this video just came out of nowhere. Is like that's kind of crazy. Like bro is legit salty. But let's continue though.
Movement is kind of slow, combos come out slow, and the game is
Combos come
carried
out
by
slow. That's
cutscenes and a
crazy.
lot of flash.
Okay, let's pause again. He legit said combos come out slow. Yet again, he hasn't played the game. What are you talking about? Combos come out slow. If he was to buy the game and play the game right now, he probably don't know how to combo. He legit said he's seen stuff of the game and you're saying combos. Like this is legit a hate video. Yo, he hasn't played the game. That's what killed the game for me. Nah, Infinites didn't kill the game for Storm, bro. A lot of the armor jutsus and stuff like that, that's what really killed Storm. The Infinites were never a problem. A lot of people like the Infinites because even though you have Infinites in the game, it scales a lot. The Infinite scales a lot in Storm. The reason Storm died was because of all the armor jutsu and the resets, the kunai resets. Even though a lot of people did like it overall, 90% of the player base did not like the kunai restands because it was super easy to cheese and then armor jutsu freaking Hanzo and Shino armor jutsu, Kiba armor jutsu is like it was a night. The armor jutsus were the real problem, and then counters never took meter when the game just first came out. So it's a combination of kunai restand, armor jutsus, and counters not taking meter when the game first came out. That's what essentially killed Storm Connections. That's what really killed the game. Infinites have always been in Storm. That's not what killed the game. It was the armor jutsu. Countering didn't take any meter, and freaking the kunai restand into cheesy Ashura assists, the giant Rasengan stuff. Like it was just too easy to cheese in the game, and then people had armor, so it was just a nightmare, bro. But back in track though, this guy said combos take come out slow in Demon Slayer. Yet again, this proves this guy has never played the game. He's never played the first game, and he hasn't played the second game. But let's continue though.
And then we have Sparking Zero here, a game that is basically the definition of lack of polish. The game that came out completely broken and unbalanced. Certain mechanics in the game are still being patched in as we speak, and customization options are lacking, game modes are lacking, and maps are lacking. So then why do I say that Sparking has more potential than Demon Slayer is exactly what Prestiginy said in his video. It's the exact reason why Smash Bros, in my opinion, is a crown jewel in gaming and managed to disrupt a whole genre for years to come. And that's simplicity of inputs combined with depth of action. Okay, Sparkins.
So he said depth of action. So you're saying he's yet again he's saying there's no tech in Demon Slayer. Once again, he's saying Hinokami Chronicles has no tech. So all the insane combos people are doing with Akaza, Zohakuten, with the Slayers, the jump cancel combos, the insane Zenitsu combos people are doing. I guess those aren't tech. He's basically saying the game has no combo game or anything like that. Yet again, it proves this guy has never played the game, and he posted this 3 hours ago. And I was commenting in his comment section. I'll see if I can pull up the comments. He replied to my comment. I haven't replied yet, but we'll get to that. But yet again, this proves that Brody had both of these guys has never played the game, and they come off as two salty guys who are mad that Demon Slayer is getting a lot of shine right now, even though I think the game's kind of dead. When you go in a rank, you fight the same people. The calm scene is very much alive for Demon Slayer, though. And we all saw that 5K tournament the other day. They probably peeped the 5K tournament that happened, and they see a lot of money being put into these Hinakami Chronicle tournaments, bro. And I think you know what I'm saying, bro? They're kind of salty about that. and uh, and most of the big YouTubers are playing Demon Slayer. Argan, Steedo J, Globku. Most of the big creators are playing Demon Slayer. They're a lot. They've been stopped playing Sparking Zero, and I feel like you know what I'm saying, bro. A lot of salt, bro. That will actually means you feel impact of what you did. I mean, so you're saying, all right, yeah, assists were right. Yeah, like if you did a long combo, you would expect high damage, that depth of action. I mean, you get that in Demon Slayer too, bro. You can do long combos and all that. But let's continue though.
Zero, as broken as it is, it always had that in its DNA. Movement speed is fast, combos are fast, defensive options come out quickly and on the fly, and the way that you perform actions in this game is actually very simple, making the game very accessible. So from a
So wait a minute. He said the way you play this game is very simple. So you're saying Demon Slayer isn't simple to play? If that's what he's saying, then that's cap. Yet again, this guy has exposed. This exposes that you've never played the Demon Slayer before, bro. But let's continue
gameplay
though.
standpoint, in my opinion, Sparking Zero is better than Demon Slayer, better than Bleach, and it's not even close, okay?
Yet again, Bleach Rebirth of Souls is being played a lot by a lot of people these days because of the new Unohana update and the new balance patch. So there's a lot of people playing Rebirth of Souls again right now. A lot of the like bigger YouTubers when the anime I read like anime game scene is playing the game right now. And this is why I said like Brody comes off as a salty guy, bro. Like he just comes off as salty that no one's really playing Sparking Zero anymore. Like if he's like he's just salty that no one's playing Sparking Zero anymore. The game's just dead, bro. And the game is dead. Sparking Zero is dead as hell, bro. Other than like you, Don Coolio, OPAC, and some other dudes, like no one's really playing this game. It just comes off as you like being salty. I don't think he's being serious. That's what I'm saying, bro. This gotta be like a troll video. It might be a troll video because clearly bro has never played Demon Slayer. Everything he's saying makes no sense. He would never play Demon Slayer, bro. It gotta be rage bait.
You can go back to my earliest Sparking videos. I always mention Smash Bros with this game because the balance of accessibility with potential for depth is what made Smash Bros timeless, and in my opinion this game has that as well. The problem is that we are not in 2001 anymore and people are playing online mainly. So for this game to fulfill its potential, it needed devs who cared about the netcode, cared about the intangibles, devs who made sure that they wouldn't release the game with mechanics missing from the battle system, devs who actually cared enough to playtest exploits out the game before completely ruining their own brand in the eyes of the player base. And it's no surprise that the player base got completely obliterated after a week when the game came out in such a completely broken state and got mishandled the way it did. And yet, I still play this game to this day because the DNA of a great game is in there somewhere still, okay? So each patch slowly is revealing what this game could be or what it was meant to be from the start, but sadly, it's a little too late. I said it months ago, but Bandai was on the clock to support this game and they failed miserably. I keep telling you guys, this next DLC is a make or break moment for this game. It will either be a breath of fresh air or the final nail in the coffin for Sparking Zero. So in my opinion, the characters need to be impactful and there needs to be a meaningful patch coupled with the DLC, mainly focusing on netcode consistency and quickening the pace of matches. I've touched on it before, but super counters and vanish battles need to be addressed. They just slow down the game way too much, and emphasis needs to go to movement and neutral play. Interesting, fast input play, not up and square to finish battles or pressing R1 at the right time. And communication from the devs need to be improved. Prestigini mentioned it in his video, but a roadmap of when and how content is going to be added to this game needs to come out and would do wonders for player sentiment. And the future plan for PvE modes needs to be set and it needs to happen quickly. But let's see if that happens. I don't have a lot of hope that Bandai is going to support this game when they're focusing on new projects coming out. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to this game, but I'm going to keep covering it as long as I am able. So let me know what you think. Should I play Demon Slayer and try it out? Should I explore that game?
Yo, yeah, this is a rage bait video. Yeah, this is a rage bait video. He hasn't played Demon Slayer. He ended up confirming what I was saying at the beginning. The dude hasn't played the game. So you're going to judge the game saying the game is just a Storm clone and it has no tech or anything like that. And Sparking is better than it, but you haven't played the game though. You're gonna ask if you should play the game. How you gonna make a video like this without playing Demon Slayer? It's a rage bait video. So Brody legit just confirmed what I was saying at the beginning. You haven't played the game, bro. So this video makes no sense. You're just I think this is a rage baiting video for engagement. Yeah, he's trying to spark something. He's trying to I think I like he's trying to I think like here's what I think he's trying to do. He's trying to spark something so Demon Slayer players or the fans of the game see his video. He's gonna get a lot of hate for it. He's gonna then go play the game, make a video and be like, I was wrong about Demon Slayer. My bad. I didn't play the game and I shouldn't have done that. You know how YouTubers be. They rage bait you at first to get you to engage with their content. Then they spin back and be like, I was, you've seen those videos all around the internet. They make a video shitting on something, then they make another video saying I was wrong about this. You know what I mean? Like if you watch YouTube a lot, you know what I'm talking about, bro. It's a rage baiting video to get Demon Slayer, the players of the game or the players who like the game to get mad, send hate to him. He's then gonna go play the game, spin back and make a video and say I was wrong about the game. Then he's gonna start playing Demon Slayer to and then you know what I mean? He's trying to farm engagement from the Demon Slayer players pretty much. He's trying to get the Demon Slayer fans to start engaging with him. I'm not gonna lie, it's a solid strategy. You make them hate you first, then you go play the game, like the game, and then you turn them into fans. I mean, it's YouTube, bro. That's how you work your magic, gang. I mean, that's how you do it, bro. You make them hate you first, and then you make them like you. That's how you do it, bro. That's how you that's one way to get into a fan base or get into another game to let their fan base mess with you. You know what I mean? You make a video. Yeah, it's pretty smart. It's a pretty smart move. Like make a rage bait video to make them dislike you at first. Go play the game. When they see you upload gameplay of the game, the fans are gonna come back to hear what you have to say, and then he's gonna start liking the game, and then the Demon Slayer fans are gonna start messing with him. It's a smart move. I see what bro is trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I see you, bro. I see you. I see you, bro. Hey, do your thing, bro. Hey, do your thing, bro. But yo, hey, that's it for this though. Let's get into some gameplay, man. Man like Sever, bro. Say what's his name? Christian Seda? Man like Christian Seda, bro. That man making a power play right there, boy.